Welcome to Little English Studio, where history, culture, and the wonders of our world come alive through English storytelling. If you love exploring ancient monuments and hidden legends while improving your English, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Today, we travel to the eastern coast of India, to the state of Odisha, where one of the greatest architectural wonders of Asia stands, a temple shaped like a colossal chariot, built for the sun god himself. This is the story of the Konark Sun Temple, a place of devotion, power, mystery, and eternal beauty. On the shores of the Bay of Bengal, where golden sands meet roaring waves, rises a structure that has fascinated travelers for centuries. Known as the Konark Sun Temple, it was built in the 13th century during the reign of King Narasimhadeva I of the Eastern Ganga dynasty. The temple is not just a place of worship, it is a cosmic vision in stone. Designed as the mighty chariot of Surya, the Hindu sun god, it once stood 70 meters high, making it one of the tallest temples of its time. Imagine approaching the temple in the 1200s. The sunlight strikes its walls, carved with thousands of intricate sculptures, gods, dancers, animals, celestial beings, even scenes of daily life. In the distance, you see colossal wheels carved into the stone base, each perfectly detailed with spokes and hub. They are not decorations. They represent the wheels of Surya's chariot. This was no ordinary temple. It was a statement of power, devotion, and cosmic order. The construction of Konark was an engineering marvel. Built from chlorite, laterite, and condylite stones, it required thousands of workers, artisans, and architects. The temple was laid out as a giant stone chariot with 12 pairs of wheels and 7 horses. In Hindu mythology, the sun god Surya travels across the sky in such a chariot, bringing light to the world. Every detail of the temple reflects astronomical precision. The wheels are giant sundials, at least 3 meters in diameter, and can be used to calculate time with remarkable accuracy. The 7 horses represent the 7 days of the week, and the 12 pairs of wheels symbolize the months of the year. Standing before it, you would feel as if the universe itself had been carved into stone. Konark is also famous for its astonishing sculptures. Over 2,000 figures cover its walls, each one telling a story. There are images of Hindu gods and goddesses, warriors in battle, musicians playing instruments, dancers caught in mid-movement. There are animals, elephants, lions, mythical creatures, all symbolizing strength and guardianship. One of the most striking features is the erotic sculptures, similar to those at Khajuraho. These carvings celebrate love, fertility, and the union of male and female energies, essential to Hindu philosophy. For medieval travelers, the temple was a gallery of art and spirituality. For modern historians, it remains a treasure trove of India's cultural and religious life. The Konark Sun Temple was also deeply connected to the sea. In ancient times, sailors on the Bay of Bengal called it the Black Pagoda because its dark stone and towering spire could be seen from far away. It served as a landmark for navigation, guiding ships safely to the coast. But the same sea that gave Konark its glory also threatened it. Cyclones, humidity, and salt winds slowly eroded the structure. Over centuries, parts of the temple collapsed. The massive main sanctum, which once held a great image of Surya, fell into ruin. What remains today is only a fraction of the original grandeur, but even in ruin, Konark radiates majesty. Like many great monuments, Konark is surrounded by legends. One of the most famous tells of a young boy named Dharmapada, the son of the chief architect. According to the story, after 12 years of construction, the temple's crown stone could not be placed, and the project faced collapse. The king threatened to punish the architects if the temple was not completed. Dharmapada, though only 12 years old, devised a solution and placed the stone successfully. But fearing that the king would execute his father for failing earlier, the boy sacrificed himself, leaping into the sea to save his family's honor. Though a legend, this tale reflects the devotion and sacrifice tied to Konark's creation. By the 16th century, the temple had already begun to decline. Natural disasters and neglect took their toll. European sailors continued to use it as a landmark, but much of its structure was lost. When the British arrived in India, Konark was almost buried in sand. Archaeologists began excavations in the 19th century, revealing its incredible art once again. Today, the main sanctum is gone, but the assembly hall, Jagamohana, still stands tall, covered in carvings that leave visitors speechless. In 1984, UNESCO declared the Konark Sun Temple a World Heritage Site, recognizing it as one of the greatest architectural achievements of India. It is not just a monument, it is a cosmic diagram, a celebration of time, space, and divine power. Visitors from all over the world come to see its wheels, its sculptures, and its timeless symbolism. Each year, the Konark Dance Festival is held in front of the temple, where classical dancers perform under the starlit sky, reviving the rhythms and traditions that once filled the temple halls. Scholars continue to debate Konark's deeper meanings. Was it an astronomical observatory, a royal statement of power, a spiritual gateway between heaven and earth? The wheels as sundials suggest advanced astronomical knowledge. The erotic carvings suggest a philosophy where spiritual and physical energies are united. The colossal size suggests the ambition of a dynasty determined to leave its mark on history. Perhaps Konark is all of these at once, a place where art, science, religion, and politics converge. Over centuries, Konark has inspired poets, writers, and artists. Rabindranath Tagore, India's Nobel laureate, once said, "Here the language of stone surpasses the language of man." Films, documentaries, and books have celebrated its beauty. Tourists photograph its massive wheels, its dancers in stone, its timeless chariot frozen in motion. To visit Konark is to step into a story that began 800 years ago and still continues today. As the sun rises over the Bay of Bengal, its rays strike the temple walls, just as they did centuries ago. Light fills the carvings, shadows dance across the wheels, and the chariot of Surya seems once again ready to roll across the heavens. Though partly in ruin, Konark remains a living symbol of devotion, of art, of cosmic order. It tells us that civilizations may fall, stones may crumble, but the human quest to connect with the divine is eternal. Thank you for joining Little English Studio on this journey to the Konark Sun Temple, a cosmic chariot carved in stone, a place where history and mythology meet. If you enjoyed this story and want to discover more incredible landmarks around the world while improving your English, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss an episode. This is Little English Studio, where history and language come alive. See you in the next story.